Hey, in this segment, talking about MP3s. I'm going to talk about three things. What is an MP3, just in case you don't know what they are. We're going to talk about the philosophy of why we love MP3s, and as opposed to WAV files or larger files or more high quality files. And then just a little philosophy of just the get it done kind of an attitude we have at Worship Orange. An MP3 is a file. It's a digital little package in your computer that plays music. MP3s are what play on an iPod. So they play in iTunes, they play on a laptop, they play in an iPod. An MP3 is just a small file. It's usually 5-6 megabytes in size. It plays 3 minutes worth of music. You can make them really big. You can put sometimes the pastor will put his whole sermon on an MP3. But it's just an easy way to play music, and it's relatively around CD quality, give or take, depending on whatever. We love MP3s for that reason. They're small, they're simple, everyone can play it. My brother can give me an idea in Virginia, and he can email it over in small enough, it can fit right inside of a Gmail email message, and it can be displayed. I can use it, I could play it at my church. You can take something just like this, an iPod or an iPhone, and from the stage, I play MP3s live in worship to intro songs from my iPhone. I turn it into airplane mode, and then I plug in a cable you can get from Radio Shack or Best Buy. You plug that in. The other end of it goes to a direct box. If you don't know what a direct box is, ask the sound guy. There's direct boxes at every church I've ever been to. And you take it and play the MP3 from your phone, your iPhone, your iPod, your, what do they call them, Zunes? Do they still exist? You take those and you play it right in church. You can intro a song with it. You can make a little 3-minute segment where you talk over and prepare people for offertory. You can create a little file in GarageBand in the key of G and then export it and have that be your 3 minutes of, you can use your hands and talk, and while this thing's playing from your iPod right next to you, then you can be in the right key and start singing into it in the band, and then the MP3 just ends. Or I've even seen advanced techniques where you plug your iPod out of the cable into a volume pedal, like guitar player style, so you can control the level of the MP3. That's a great way to go about it too. Anyway, that's what we love. That's what we love doing, simple things that are great quality and excellent, but they're tradable, they're small enough. And this is a final example. So I did the last couple segments. My wife and I bought a brand new house, that's 100 years old next year, and I don't have my Orange set up. So if you want to get involved in Worship Orange, this is a great example. This is what it takes to get involved in Worship Orange. You just have to have love the Lord, love worship, find something orange, a citrus orange, an orange crushed soda pop can, and brand it up. Just put your orange behind you, and that's what I'm doing here. I know I'm clowning around here a little bit. It's a little goofy, right? But hey, this is the idea of how simple it is to collaborate and trade worship ideas with each other, and we should be doing it. We shouldn't let the record industry be our example. Our example is right here. Simple, simplicity, MP3s, GarageBand, simple tools to create and collaborate and inspire and lead people into worship, and when people gather together, there should be simple tools that we can trade with. A visiting worship leader says, hey, how did you do that? Hey, let me email you the MP3 file. It's simple. We do it in the key of G. You're going to love it. And that's our philosophy. That's our attitude. So I'm going to go on to the next segment. I think we're going to do GarageBand next.